Unit 5 review. We're going to graph the solution to the inequality negative 2x plus y is less than or equal, or is less than 5. Okay, so before we can graph this, we need to make it in slope-intercept form. So this will go over, y is now less than 5 plus 2x. So now we can graph this. Now, normally I don't put as many points as I'm going to put on this graph, but I'm going to put a lot because I want to have the most accurate graph I can have. So my b is 5, which is my y-intercept, which is right here, and my slope is 2, or 2 over 1. And remember, since it's positive, the line has to go this way. So I'm going to go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1. Now I'm also going to go down 2 over 1. And the reason why I know that I go left is because if I went right after going down, it wouldn't create a line. Okay, and because there's not a line underneath, I know that this is a dotted line. Okay, so this creates the, let me write it a little bit bigger. So this is less than, so that means we're gonna shade below. So I'm gonna shade all of this below. And now the question asks whether or not these points are inside the solution set. Well, in order for it to be inside the solution set, it has to be in the shaded region. Because the line is solid, dotted, that means it won't include. So if I put something on here, it won't stand by itself. It would actually fall through. So negative 4, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That's not inside the shaded region, so A is not an answer. Negative 4, 3. This is B. It's on the line, and it's dotted, so it's not a solution. 5, 7. This is C. It's in the shaded region. Oh, I forgot 0, 0. This is 0, 0. That's C. So that's, actually I should put a check mark. This is D. And E is 5, 0. That's on the line. So this is another no. So that's how you do that problem. So you graph it and then see where it's inside the shaded region. Alright, number 2. So we have to distribute. So I have 6x minus 2 less than or equal to 2x minus 4. Okay, so I'm going to add 2 to both sides. Oh. That should have been a 12. Sorry. So this is 6x greater than or equal to 2x plus 8 minus 2x minus 2x. So we have 4x greater than or equal to 8 divided by 4, and x is greater than or equal to 2. So I would go on the number line. It's a closed circle because there's a line underneath, and I draw my arrow in that direction. Okay, so number 3, yours actually says just to graph it, or to write the equation, not necessarily in standard form. So here's what I need you to know. You should know that this is shading above, so that's a greater than. So I need this symbol. This line is dotted, so I don't need a line underneath. My y-intercept is right here. That's a positive 3. And my slope, there's a point right here that meets exactly, is down 1, 2 over 1. So 2 over 1, and it was down, or it is a negative slope. Remember, this is a negative slope. So really, this is the way we would write our equation. Oops. Too many x's there. And that's your answer for this one. So if you look at these two lines, the difference between these two lines should be first that one is dotted and the other solid. Now look at the shading. Do you see how the shading's on top and this is on the bottom? The line itself is actually the same exact line. This is a positive 3. The slope is down 2 over 1. So our slope is still the same. But our inequality changes. So here, again, there's a solid line, so you need the inequality that has a solid line, and you need a less than because it's below. So our equation is, our inequality is y less than or equal to negative 2x plus 3. All right, so let's take a look at number 4. Number 4, I had to do some changes because there's actually not enough information for you to write an inequality if we left it just as it is. So what I'm going to tell you is, first is that Aaron has a budget of $42. So now let's read this problem. So Aaron has to purchase a plastic cooler and some cold beverages for a trip to the beach. She knows that the cooler is $8. The price of a drink is $1.25. Write an inequality that can be used to determine C, the cost of purchasing the cooler, and N, drinks. Okay, so on this one, I know that my budget cannot be more than $42. So that's a less than or equal to. I also know that I'm going to buy a cooler. That's $8. Now my drinks, I don't know how many drinks I'm going to buy, but I do know that they cost $1.25 per drink. And why did I put N? Because it tells me here that N is the number of drinks. So this is our answer. So remember, this one was a little bit weird because we had to change some things because there was actually not enough information on this. All right, number 5. Okay, so first things first. Do you see how all of these are in Y slope-intercept form? There's not a whole lot of guessing on this that you should be doing. Look at the direction the slope is going. This is a negative slope. So since it's negative, that means A and B are gone. How do I know? Because these two are negative. Now, where is it shading, above or below? So here's the line, I have to shade above. Above is greater than. Remember, here's greater than. I create the G for greater than. Okay, so which one has the greater than? That would be D. And that's 1 through 5.